Welcome into the bench press. This is week 9. We haven't had an episode for a couple of weeks, and we've forgotten what to do. But we're now in a. It's really tense in here at the moment, actually, because we've just some breaking news has dropped. Immy does not like peanut butter, and it's caused a rift in the group already. I'm still surprised Maddie's sitting so close to her on the couch, but.
What about like crumpets and peanut butter?
Ooh.
Because it like melts into the little holes.
I don't even like crumpets.
And that's cool. You see that? That's like death on radio when you have just silence. Peanut butter and honey together.
On toast? Yes, not on a crumpet, no.
So I love honey on
About
crumpets with butter, and it just like drips through.
Peanut butter and jam.
Wait, you don't like honey?
What?
Wow, man, we are causing some division here early.
I had like, when I was little and you had like a sore throat, you'd have like milk and honey in the milk.
That would never work though.
It worked for me.
It just tasted.
It just made me feel better.
Oil and lemon.
What was it?
I don't know what you're
Honey, eucalyptus oil and lemon. It's like a shot of it.
Wow, here we go. We're getting all like scientific and stuff.
It works.
Gargle betadine. And then
Oh my god.
that's what Mum always says though, when you have a sore throat, that's what you do.
But can you actually do that?
You can, yeah. Just don't swallow it.
Whoa.
I wouldn't.
I don't know where we're going with this. Let's talk about some sport.
Oh my god.
Since our last episode, the Interhouse basketball comp was one and done. Thank you, Glanmire and Miss Potter and their house captains, Molly and Ella, for running that. Usually you go the...
Who's next?
And who's next? It will be Caledonia and Columbia. Need to run their comps in term 3. So the basketball went really well. There's some of our commentary up on the channel as well. And I believe...
that didn't record.
Oh.
Yes, one mic that didn't record.
They were
Blame
both
Taylor.
on. They were
Taylor's
both
fault.
on. They were both on.
It is
I
actually
was
quite
singing
funny
the
listening to
national
it
anthem
back.
and it wasn't even recorded.
Taylor
No.
just doesn't want us to be in on the...
They were both on.
There were 3 separate recordings, and one of the recordings literally is, it's on. I swear it's on. And then it turned off.
It was on.
No, I think that's after when I turned it on, you said it was on.
Anywho, Glanmire Juniors went through undefeated, and to get Glanmire's first win of the year in Interhouse comp, go Glanmire!
Did they win overall?
No, but they won the junior round.
Suck it.
Who won
There
the
we
thing?
go. And then in the seniors, the Phoenix senior team went through undefeated as well. And so Phoenix beat Columbia in the final, and Glanmire beat Phoenix in the final of the juniors. So, not sure of the overall winner, but we are waiting on final results. But Phoenix with the first and second, Columbia with the first, and Glanmire with the first. And so that leads us into the next big school event, which is in week 10.
Okay, so on Thursday and Friday we have our annual sports day, and this year we're switching it up on the Thursday. The ball games are on Thursday, right?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. 5th period?
Ball games are Wednesday, learning wellbeing.
Oh, then the poster's wrong.
Yep. A good thing we're not finished. Okay.
So Wednesday afternoon, learning and wellbeing, we have the second year of the ball games.
At Elphinstone.
Oval.
Yes, Elphinstone Oval, junior comp, senior comp. And what are the events?
Tunnel ball, captain ball, and leader ball.
Damn straight, it's going to be epic like it was last year.
I can't remember it.
Columbia won.
That's why we don't remember it.
Yeah.
We got a really awesome shield up there with one little mini shield on it with Columbia, but it's really nice, and I kind of want to win it this year, but I'm just really looking forward to it. It should be lots of fun. And then Thursday, what's different about Thursday?
So normally on Thursday we'd have all of our field events, but they're splitting it up, and I think it's javelin and discus on the Thursday and 800 meters. And then on Friday, all of the events left. All the rest of the events. And that's all day Friday, no classes, no tuck shop, but the SRC is selling a bunch of food, which is really cool. So bring your money and support that. Is there
No free ads.
how are the classes working on Thursday? Just normal classes?
So Thursday, because it's discus and javelin, they're high risk activities. So kids need to nominate and get permission forms, and then they will go out of classes throughout the day to do javelin and discus, and also the 800 meters.
Why is discus a high risk?
So the state
And why didn't they
the
do
state
it last year?
government looks at all sport and physical activities and leisure activities each year to do up risk assessments for them, and both javelin and discus got moved into the high category. And once it's in high category, you need parental consent. So shot put isn't, because it doesn't travel as far or as fast, even though it's heavier. But yeah, discus and javelin, as of this year, are high risk events. If you want to do high jump or 1500 or 3000, they are being done at Gympie High, I believe, with a bunch of schools going there to do it, because we don't have a registered high jump official at the school to cover the WHS requirements. That's why.
That's it for sports day.
Oh, I know, I've got heaps. But yeah, so it's going to be a new timetable. So there's going to be field events, then running, then field, then running.
That's so on Friday.
It's kind of like normal. It's like a districts comp, but at school.
Is that on?
That's all on Friday.
Friday.
So it's going to be full on. And then we've got tug of war, and I'm in charge of novelty events throughout the day.
It's
Have
exciting.
you decided what you're going to do?
Yes.
Tell us.
Scissors, paper, rock, hula hooping, staring contest, bottle flipping noughts and crosses,
What did we said?
wheelbarrow races,
Yeah. Oh, three-legged race.
Yeah,
three-legged race.
I couldn't do that.
That would be fun.
That'll be fun. I'm going to have to do a risk assessment for that one.
Yeah.
Kid pops ankle competing at school athletics carnival
Oh,
in
I
three-legged
so.
race.
Yeah, if one of them fall, you both
You're
go
down.
Yeah.
Oh, backwards racing. Backwards running?
I'm good at running backwards.
Same.
It's
But I'm
crazy.
over.
Maybe I should call it however you would pronounce the word running backwards.
Backwards.
Runn. I need to be like Ginner. Well, I like that. That's what I'm going to call it. But yeah, there are novelty events throughout the day, which are going to be super fun.
Wear your coloured houses to support your house. Cool.
Wear your house.
Coloured houses to support your house.
Wear your colours houses.
Yep.
Wear your house colours.
Yep. Both same thing.
Okay.
Columbia.
Glanmire has a chant.
A chant.
Yeah, we heard it.
Oh, nice.
I don't know, it sounded kind
Was
of
it in? Oh, you're in the PA this morning.
Yeah. So,
Hey, that's kind of cool.
yeah.
Did you all fit?
Yeah, we did. There was heaps of room left.
Oh wow.
Because
Yeah.
it's so small.
We did a Phoenix one last year or the year before in there, and I was up on the stage, like in this tiny little area, so we could fit everyone in,
Yeah, it was fine.
which is odd because or maybe it's new seats. They might have more. I don't know.
I think we
don't
just added
think
the
so.
front row.
Oh, hey, cool. Wonder if it's as good as Cool Cat. We'll see.
As
As what?
Our chant, Cool Cat.
Oh, right.
We used to have walk ride comps, like walking through the school as 4 different houses, and you'd like walk around the school behind the mentors and the house captains doing the cheers against the other houses, and there'd be like 4 groups walking around the school at once.
What happened to that?
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
And like the school banners.
Yeah.
2 people would hold them.
Yeah.
I do remember that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Don't do that anymore.
no. But yeah, that'll be next week, week 10. And also next week, is it the week
of
after?
school.
Do we have the second State of Origin? Is that next week? Or is that the week after? Week after. First week of the holidays.
Is it?
Yes. Did we watch the first game? What happened?
Reece Walsh got knocked out. Shouldn't have been a send off.
Pretty
He
sure
slipped into
Queensland
it.
won.
He slipped.
Because
He
he
did.
runs like a.
Sideways person.
I'm not gonna finish that.
So that's why I jumped in.
Believe me. I reckon the game would have been completely different though if that didn't happen. The hit didn't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Definitely.
definitely.
from both sides. 'cause
Yeah.
Walsh
Yeah.
would still be in.
On the field.
Yeah.
Yes, and it was probably one of the most entertaining Origin games in a while. Even though New South Wales was down to 12, I still think they played better than Queensland did throughout the game when they had the ball. And it's just fatigue in the last 10 minutes really caught up to them, having to play the whole game with 12, pretty much. On the hit and the send-off, I think, yeah, it was 50-50 with regards to how and why it happened. I don't think Swiley went in with any intent to hit him in the head. He'd already set up his technique to hit him in the chest. And we talked about this yesterday, I think. The downside is because he moved his own head out of the way, he didn't see Walsh had slipped, so the contact instead of the chest was the head.
So
And-
he's being punished for tackling how they should tackle.
Yeah, well, in league, if you tackle anyone around the legs, as soon as they're on the ground, you have to let go and you get no sympathy from the referee despite making a really decent tackle anyway. It's good. They've kind of walked themselves into that situation. But Walsh also, I think, has to, or a coach has to,
Stand
teach
up.
him how to run straighter in the line. Because his speed and agilities is, like, no one matches that, and that's what he was trying to use, but
Because
it's probably the third time this year he's been cleaned up like that.
every time he goes to pass while he's running, he leans back
Yes, he
and
does.
down.
Yes. Do not disagree with that at all. So I think you don't want to see it happen. Laws of the game, it's a send-off 10 times out of 10, and that happens whether it's an accident or on purpose. But I think that they took some of that circumstance into account when they did the suspension of 4 weeks, because we've seen hits like that get 6 or 8 weeks, but that's when you've got intent to literally go in and just swing arm and hit someone in the head. So, yeah, it'll be interesting. I don't think if Queensland play like they did in Game 1, in Game 2, I don't see them winning. Will Dylan Edwards come back in
I hope
for
so.
James Tedesco?
He's done. He's too old. He
Wow.
needs to leave.
Wow. So he was your 100% most attacking back in that game. Except, Lomax got heaps of metres, but no one actually looked like scoring except for Tedesco. And that's the same with every Origin.
But they should switch it up. Because how many Origins has he played?
Heaps.
Exactly.
That's why.
Needs to give the young guns a turn.
As a Maroon, I would happily rather Edwards be in the New South Wales team. And yes, I know he's won 3 premierships in a row, but we also haven't seen him outside of Penrith's system, away from his support network and the security blanket of
But-
Ivan Cleary.
Most of Penrith plays for New South Wales.
Yeah,
Most of the backs are.
the dummy half doesn't, which I think, but yeah, Crichton, well, not Crichton anymore, but yeah,
Luai,
Oh, get him off the fizzle.
Toto,
yes, that's right. I'd still rather him.
Liam Martin. Did you see his hits?
That was great. That was a shot.
Yeah.
And then the next one as well to force a knock on. Yeah, that was brilliant. He's like a full-on Origin player. Any changes to the team that you guys would make outside of Tedesco and Edwards then?
Put women on.
Put who on?
Women.
Well, we're going to talk about that one.
Put Cleary on.
Yeah.
No.
Isn't he not even in Australia right now? He's
Probably
watching.
not.
He is.
He's watching his girlfriend play soccer or something. Tennis.
Oh, really?
Heard someone else talk about it.
Yeah, she's a soccer player. I didn't see that couple coming. Matilda's. Yes.
That one.
But yeah, it's women's series is tied 1-1, despite again New South Wales dominating both games, just not being able to finish off the second game. 30,000. Well, it was a sellout at Newcastle. 30,000 people, 25,000 at Suncorp, and a peak viewership of 2.17 million, which made it the highest rating female sports program in Australian history, which is up 153% of last year's viewers on Channel 9, which is awesome.
Shame it was raining the whole game.
Yes, and that's what pretty much kept Queensland in it, I think,
Yeah.
because New South Wales bowled a couple of chances because of the conditions.
Yeah.
But the third one's in Townsville, so the first two, one was in Suncorp, New South Wales, and then so Queensland will have the home advantage, but they have to play better than they have done. And my favourite player is on New South Wales, so I want her to do well, but I want Queensland to win. Which is always hard. NBA finals.
Who's in it?
Who's
It's been
it
pretty
watching?
boring. Celtics versus Mavericks, so Boston versus Dallas, and Boston smashed them in the first 2 games. Looking like they'll... There's been 3 games now. I think they're up 3-0. It's not much of a contest, unfortunately. The ice hockey. 3rd game's today. I don't want to know what happened. I'll watch it later.
What time is it? What time? It'd be like.
It started at
now.
10.
Yeah.
Like, Florida are up 2-0. Edmonton dominated game 1 and lost 3-0. Had 36
second
shots
game?
on goal and Florida had 14.
3-0 was the second game.
No,
36
3-0.
shots. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
36 shots to like 14 or something in game 1, and they
How many went in?
none of the 36. The goalie was awesome. And he'd made some hard saves, and then literally the next game he let the first shot in. And it was a really easy one, it went straight through, but they still won 4-1 Florida. Conor McDavid doing Conor McDavid things, best player in the world, making everyone else look like little kids. But in hockey, that's not enough. So, 3rd game's in Edmonton tonight.
Did you see the drama with? Didn't they get like a flash flood warning?
Yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The plane was delayed by 2 hours because there was so much rain coming out of Florida. And then when they got to Edmonton airspace, the Edmonton airport control said, no need to rush, guys. If you miss this game, it's fine. We want to make it a series, that sort of stuff. And that was all coming over the airwaves from the Edmonton airport. So they could try and get a free win. And then supposedly other planes in the area heard the radio call and they were jumping on as well. So there was a whole Florida versus Edmonton argument between all the pilots over the airwaves, which I freaking love. But yeah, that's on today, so I can't wait to watch that. And then I think that's everything.
AFL. Carlton still going strong.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm always just going to take your word for it. You could tell me that they are undefeated for 2 years and I would not know.
Flaggers. Baggers of flaggers this year. It's coming. Be there.
What?
Does that mean they're going to win
Win the
the
flag?
premiership? They'll win their
Yeah.
flag.
Because it's a
Is it a
flag.
flag?
Yeah.
Not a-
Yeah, they don't give out a
It's a
trophy.
cup and a flag.
You can't wave a cup.
You get both.
I guess you can. Great idea.
For a sports carnival.
But they have a shield just on a flag. Whip it around.
Yeah, I don't think that'd work.
Novelty event. I'll put it on there. They want us to do vortex targets,
Oh, I hate Vortex.
but I want to blend it during the running races.
Do it like the 100 meter relay at the end. Do it.
Just try and target as they go around. We'll see how we go.
I know who I'm targeting.
Don't know how we're going to do this next week. We might do interviews and stuff during the day.
I'll commentate the ball games on Wednesday.
Yeah.
See.
I'm not
Commentate
playing
while
ball.
running. Interview while running.
Yeah.
In the 800.
I can do that. I'll run
Yeah,
800.
she can do that.
I'm a sweat at 800.
Oh,
Do you put your name down for it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 Let's do it. Alright. Maddie's Sweat 800 metres coming at ya.
That'd be
Be there.
Well, how are you going to do it if you're winning? Because no one to talk to when you're running.
No,
No, it's just going to be...
myself.
It'll be like 3 minutes.
How is
Bye.
that recommend?